Okay, so we've talked about all this acceleration, but now we have to talk about how the real world is starting to push back.
This is what our sources are calling the era of friction, and it's coming from everywhere. Let's start with legal friction.
And nothing defines that better than the New York Times lawsuit against Perplexity. This is a fundamental challenge to how content gets paid for in the age of AI.
The lawsuit is all about RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation.
That's just when the AI pulls in external documents, like a news article, to ground its answer.
Right, and the core allegation is what's called the substitution doctrine. The Times is arguing that Perplexity's detailed summaries are a market substitute for their journalism,
You get the answer from the AI, so you never need to click the link and visit the Times' website.
which kills their subscription and ad revenue. It's a direct economic threat.
Now, contrast that legal battle with how Meta is handling the exact same problem.
They're taking the walled garden approach. They just announced huge licensing deals with CNN, Fox News, USA Today, Reuters.
They're just paying for peace.
They're paying for the content up front, and by doing that, they set a legal standard that really favors the deep-pocketed incumbents.
It's a strategic moat, isn't it? If Meta is paying, it makes it much riskier for a startup to just scrape that same data for free.
It creates a toll road that only the giants can afford. It's a brilliant, if ruthless, move. The other major friction point is physical. We're hitting the energy wall.
The EU is trying to get ahead of this with their Invest AI initiative. They've pledged, what, $20 billion to build 5 AI gigafactories.
Each one hosting about 100,000 GPUs. It's a massive push for strategic autonomy.
And yet, you have NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang basically saying he's not sure what the end game of scaling even is anymore.
He admitted that progress is now fundamentally constrained by physics. He revealed that the new Blackwell clusters draw 15,000 watts per rack.
15 kilowatts.
Per rack. We are literally running out of power grid capacity. Energy density is now the true governor of progress.
And that physical limit is driving technical divergence. We just saw Jan LeCun leave Meta to launch his own startup.
A startup focused entirely on what he calls world models. This is a direct challenge to the whole transformer architecture.
Kuhn's argument is that LLMs are flawed. They mimic reasoning, but they don't actually understand physics or causality.
His approach uses something called JPO, or Joint Embedding Prediction Architecture. Put simply, it's about learning by observing outcomes in the world, not just predicting the next word in a sentence. It's observation over imitation.
And speaking of observing the world, Meta is leaning in hard on the hardware front. They acquired Limitless.
The AI pendant startup, the strategy here is pretty clear.
They're buying a sensory organ for their llama models.
A device that is continuously ingesting real-world audio, your meetings, your conversations, your notes to self. It's a goldmine of training data.
But wait, Limitless was marketed as a private memory aid. This acquisition forces all of that highly personal private data under the ownership of the world's biggest advertising company.
That's a huge privacy casualty. It's the classic trade-off. Incredible utility in exchange for unprecedented surveillance.
Okay, let's end the technical roundup on a note of pure efficiency. Apple's Clara.
Clara is all about bringing cloud-level power down to your device. It compresses the external knowledge for RAG into what they call continuous memory tokens.
And the compression rate is just staggering.
Between 16 and 128 times smaller. This is the technical key to finally fitting a massive, rich knowledge base onto the limited memory of an iPhone or a Mac.
And finally, moving from silicon to biology, AI is now engineering life itself.
Researchers use deep learning to design a protein structure that can hold 3 different protein epitopes at the same time.
And epitopes are the parts of a virus that our immune system recognizes.
So AI has moved from just analyzing biology to actively designing it. The ability to do this hints at creating super vaccine platforms, a single shot that could target 3 different diseases or variants at once. It's profound.